Hello, everybody. Hello. Let's see, Spotify thing turns off every single time, so I gotta go turn that on. Just a second. Spike for Gore, it was Tuesday. I don't know why your phone thinks that for Gore is a word, but not forgot. Ooh, you okay there, Toby? He hopped up to the window. Okay. Ooh, ba-do-ba-doo-boo-boo. Sorry I'm a little late. Having a rough time getting going today. Cat hair everywhere. Okie dokie. We're continuing our series on felt banners of games that we played on stream. We finished Monument Valley, Strange Horticulture, and Little Nightmares. And now we're working on Night of the Rabbit. So let's pick that up, huh? Song, I'm trying to hum along. I can't anticipate your slowing down. Okay. So let's see if I remember correctly. Yes, I cut out pieces and I need to sew this on. Let's get the design up here so I can remember what I'm doing. Put that on this side. So much cat hair. Kuya was with me last week, I think. I need to get a lint brush for this, jeez. Let's get some thread. That's not enough. So, how are you doing, Spike? How's work? Let's see, I had a tough time getting up this morning, and then I played Zelda for about, I don't know, 20 minutes. And that was it. I had to eat, though. So I ate. Work is okay. Going quickly, but I feel like I'm not accomplishing much, lol. Okay, I'm going to actually first take this little piece and make the corner down a little more firmly. Oh, I really don't have much to say. I hope everybody had a good weekend. extended weekend for some of you. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Nothing really exciting happened to me, so I don't know. Went out on a lake for a little bit, short, just scooting around the lake on a pontoon. It was nice, but also I was so sleepy. Da, 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 da. This one's got a slightly different beat, but it's still bum bum chick. The melody is not doing enough to distract from it. Okay, it's over. I guess I won't be skipping it then. Tick, bum, tick, bum, tick, bum, tick. Let's see, I did some more resin stuff this weekend. It looks like I'm just using too much white paint in my methods. I could grab an example, but so this is what I'm going for. You can see some of the white paint has made it to the bottom. Well, when it was poured, it was like this. But a lot of mine are just like the white has come all the way through. So I guess I'm just using too much. It's been a while, so I'm out of practice, I guess. Hopefully I can sell them anyways. People will like them the way they are. Even if it's not my intention. Or even if the outcome is not what I intended. Boom. Notice that some of the method for this, you pour the resin, you drop alcohol ink on it, like the kind that you'd use for alcohol markers, but you can get refills from some brands, and you drop them like that. You don't like squeeze them out of your markers. And then you get a specific kind of white paint. It might be called jacquard. I can't remember right now. It's very liquidy, and you drop it on the surface of the ink, and it pushes the ink down because otherwise it wouldn't break the surface tension of the resin. Meow. Hello, Kuya. So I guess I'm just using too much. It's been so long I can't really remember what the details of what to do, just what you're supposed to do. Hey, you coming up? Yeah? You just gonna turn around? No, that was a big stitch. I don't want that. Hi. I had some candy before stream and I just want to eat more candy. Meow meow. I moved the candle. Come on. Shoot, I think I'm gonna take out some of these stitches. I might just cut this down because it's too narrow here, but most everywhere else is pretty good. I don't know. Nope. I trimmed my nails and now I have less dexterity and less ability to get into this and finagle it. Bye, Kuya. Bring the candle back. Okay, I'm gonna put this off to the side. Just give my arms a little bit more room in here. This too. Ooh, do you want to hear that again? This is one of the reasons I don't often like working with a machine, is because when you have to take out stitches, it's much worse than this even is. Although I don't usually try to save the thread in those situations so I can tear. No. I want the whole thing. The whole tooth. Yeah, I guess I want to do a couple more stitches. Hi! You coming up? There you are. Hello, honey. Koya's here. I need to remember to bring a basket in here for you. What about this? Hi, Mats. Welcome. Humming might be considered more appropriate sometimes. We got Koya here. How are you doing? I'm a little tired. Right on the mic. Kuya. Jeez. Oh, that one's my fault. A little bored, but making fan fiction of all things. Fun. Is it for Omori? Is it for, Nom Nom Nami stuff? No, Brutal Orchestra. Ah. I might have gotten there. Maybe. Look at you, looking straight up into the camera. Aww. Not the mic, honey. Just kind of writing about interpretations of lore and stuff. Oh, fun. You knocked over my plant. You want me to pick it up? You knocked it over. How's progress on Night of the Rabbit? Well, I started it and then I got about here and then I was like, the shape's not right, so I'm taking out stitches and trying to fix it. And that's it. We had these 2 pieces done last week. And then Kuya came and I got distracted. Yeah. Hi. You're just gonna knock the plant over again. You need something bigger to sit in, huh? I don't have a lot of other options. Oh, there's a basket there. Let me grab that. Don't get up. Okay, now you can get up. Got my goopies? Oh, yep. Basket time. Come on. Oh no, my benchies fell out of the plant. Little benchies. See? Oh, this song. Come on. Cats always distract during the most inconvenient times. Yeah. That's okay. She can get my attention now, but she can't get it very well when I'm playing games, so... Like, if she sits with me, then I'll give her attention. But when she's just, like, meowing at me, I'm like, no. Usually she just wants the food. There. All you have to do is tip them out in order to get her to change spots. Hey, don't leave. Kuya. No. Kuya, come on. All of that work and you're just gonna leave? Rude. Well, now that my ambiance is all over the place. There's cat hair everywhere. Pine cone. These have wire in them. I could have bent this away from the candle the whole time. I still believe that you can call out my name. Do 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 do. Though I cannot say just. Oh, I'm singing too low. We held on fast, and then that's too high. Goodbye. The song is not in my range at all. Lots of stories never told. Let them ring out loud till they unfold. Don't burn the plants now. Yeah, the plan is to not burn them. It's fake, but that all the more reason, I guess, not to breathe in plastic. Do, do, do. Da, 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 da. I have one plant in the house that's real, that's actually doing fairly well. Knock on wood. Sorry if that knock on wood was awful, considering the mic stand is attached to the wood that I knocked. Yeah, and I have it next to like the one window in our house that can't really be covered up by curtains or drapes or blinds or anything, which is above the sink. And that's a fairly new spot for me to have plants. Seems to be working really well for the one, but other ones not necessarily as much. Do, 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 do. Da, 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 da. Ah. Okay. That looks like it's probably good. We shall see. Oh. It's a slow and steady process, but at the end you have beautiful art. What are you going to do with all the banners afterwards? Just have them in my house, I guess. Try to find a spot to set them up. I'm up for selling copies if people are actually interested in that. Okay, now to find the needle after all of that. Oh wow, I did it. I found it. Ow! And the needle found me. I do want to create stock for when I decide to try out a stand someplace. Like, I'm starting small, like farmer's market. But that's part of why I'm doing stuff with resin right now, is to use up the resin I have and get some stock there. It'd be really great to clean out some of the excess I have of that stuff. But I don't think banners like this are gonna be all that interesting to people at farmers markets. So cat toys is the next plan. Ow. Maybe sewing some things. We'll see. If I do felt things, it probably will be pride flags or banners. Wow, I had a sudden urge to play Paper Mario. Well, there goes that. Dum bum tuck, bum tuck, bum bum tuck. Oh man, there's so much to do. I don't want to do any of it except for play Zelda and stream. Well, at least I don't have to cook tonight. Oh, the lilacs are done blooming. I need to trim trees and water the plants that I put in last week, and so much of the house to pick up and go through and get rid of stuff, and insurance things to deal with, and nothing else is coming to mind, so that's nice, I guess. Sweet tunes. Yeah, this is Mikel. Mikel. I like it. Zelda and Chill 3 is the album name. See, this one's still got the bump bump tick, but there's a lot more going on, so it's a lot more interesting. I like that wah 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 wah. And it's slightly more varied than just bass snare. It's still the structure of it, but it's just, you know, a little bit of variation in there. How am I supposed to make this look natural if every time I do it, it just looks exactly the same? The end of the song. It's fine, I suppose. Too many versions of that song on here. Oh, now my phone decided it doesn't want to do things. Okay. Random. Apparently, Minnesota just legalized recreational marijuana. 23rd state, too. I didn't realize we were that far down. We're almost halfway down. Well, finally, I guess. What about removing like records on people who've been incarcerated and stuff in the past? Apparently we would have been second, but Jesse Ventura wasn't able to complete it. Good. I know in some places it's like you can have this expunged from your record, but you have to do a bunch of shit to make it happen. So if it's not like that, then that's good. it's insane that it was ever a first-degree drug in the first place. I can't like talk to my dad about this at all. I don't partake. I'm not particularly interested at the moment. And he says, you know, people are comparing it to drinking, like it's no worse than drinking, and he's like, drinking is pretty bad. And I'm like, well, it is and it isn't, you know? But he's like about 30 years sober. So I'm not gonna argue him on that. I don't know about the process. I'm sure it's not that simple, but hopefully it can be streamlined or something. Hi, Dova. Yeah, it's a Dova. It's a you, Dova. Welcome. How are you doing? I'm tired, but I'm getting a little better. We had a little Kuya cat break. Thought I heard her squeak. And we're finally making some progress on this Night of the Rabbit banner. And chilling, yeah. Just woke up. I stayed up until 4 a.m. cooking a turkey. Oh, I forgot I thawed, so it was an interesting night. Wow. Yeah, I guess you can't leave it too long, huh? I honestly thought you were saying I was up till 4 a.m. because I forgot to thaw the turkey. It's like, yeah, that would take a really long time to cook then. I've never cooked a turkey in my life. I don't actually plan on it either. But yeah, hopefully it's delicious. And hopefully you got enough rest afterwards. And I wore my bracelets today and everything, but you can't actually see them, and my elbows are against the table, so it's not that comfortable. We'll put them here so you can admire them, even though I can't wear them comfortably while working right now. It is very good now to chop it up and make weird things out of it. Good. What kind of weird things? I think Minnesota is the #1 importer of turkey in the US. Not the wild turkeys that run around our yard. Turkey sandwich, turkey salad, turkey soup, turkey barbecue, turkey kebab, turkey ice cream. I don't know about that last one. Cheesy broccoli rice and turkey sandwich. Cheesy rice can be like a big texture thingy for me, but cheesy broccoli and rice and turkey all sound good separately. Also, I'm just thinking of the state fair now. All of the fair foods. The sweet corn ice cream was so good the first year, and then it was so bad subsequent years. It's like, what did you do? Why did you change it? It's the only rice mix I got. I am going to take turkey juice broth to make brown rice with it. That sounds good. I really admire people who can cook and like figure out what to do with the stuff they have. I have a pretty limited ability to do that. Not enough practice, I guess. Kuya, you've come back. Where to get this needle where I want it to be? My wife is a Frankenstein cooking person. She throws stuff together and like 85% of the time it works. Okay, time to move the candle again. Move this. Move this. Move this. Hi, kitty. Yep. In the basket. I brought it up here for you. You don't want to be in the basket? Is this the problem? Step in, step out. I thought you liked it. I like towels. Want this towel instead? Yeah, is it a little better? Stop that. She is not one to like settle down if you're actually petting her. So that makes it harder to work. Look at this big chunk of fur. He's shedding so much. All over my stuff. Right into my nose. Alright, can I work? Will you sit here? Will I work, honey? Yeah. Yeah, you can lay down. Well, you get a little more of her this way. Da, 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 da. Okay, let's do one more to fill it out a little bit better. And she stands up. Ba, 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 ba. Oh. That's too much. Man, it's hard enough to thread this needle in the first place. I can't see what's going on over there. Ba, 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 ba. Da, 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 da. Ba, 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 ba. Da, 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 da. Oh. Ah, I just pulled it off with the thread. Come on. Da, da, da. Why is it doing that every time? It's like the strands are getting messed up. right here. I don't want to pull them tighter because then you don't see it as well. Oh. This just made it worse. There. Oh, Kuya, you're being so good right now. What a doll. Okay, I'm gonna let this one go now, but leave it there. And then I'm gonna sew on the top hat. Come on, top hat. Huh. Oh, right. I'm like, there's so much more room at the top than on my example. That's because I have it folding over now. So it's gonna look more like that. Yeah. Yeah, everything is your property. I get it, honey. I got it. You know, I played a strange little game recently. Do go on. What's the game? I'm sorry. Yeah. Purgatory. No, I did not spell that wrong. A game about purgatory, except it has 400 cat puns and it is strangely wholesome. Fun. Is it on Steam or itch or anything? Was recommended to me by a friend, was completely free, so I picked it up. It's on Steam and on itch.io. Nice. Itch.io? I don't know what people say. If it's not inconvenient, do you want to pop a link of that into the suggested games on the Discord? If it is inconvenient, absolutely don't bother. Oh, it's 2 o'clock. It's time for a little break. But Kuya just settled down. This always happens. I beat it in one sitting, though after 6 hours. And I got 100% in one go. It was a strange experience with a weirdly nice art style. And sure, I'll put it in the link. Steam or itch? I'll do Steam for me. Please. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get up and hit the add button without Kuya freaking out and leaving and then coming back and sitting, even though I could do break things. Like getting water. Okay. Meow. You stay right here, honey. Right there. You get a 1 minute petting break, Kuya. No, that doesn't help at all. You can kind of see your little curled footsie here. So cute. Oh, gotta clean it now. Oh no! Ah, thread came out. Hi. Yes? I cleaned the room at Caring for Cats yesterday. That's got a bunch of fairly clingy cats. Ones that really want to sit with you and hop on your shoulders. And just one of the really big ones wants to just be held and hugged the whole time. It's very nice to have that once in a while. Kitties. Yeah. I'd say you could go and visit the kitties, Spike, but you can't actually. It's still not open to the public. Well, it's open, but only by appointment. Just pretend to be one of the kids and go to the reading program where kids read to kitties. Oh, well. Kuya, you've sucked all my dexterity away. It's not true, I did it. Like Samson, my dexterity was held in my fingernails, and I trimmed them. I'm not sure if that's actually true, but I feel more dexterous when I've got a little bit more nails going on. I think that's part of why we're supposed to have them, is better manipulation? Question mark? Spike believes it. Yes, dear? Hi. You could use a trim yourself. I keep putting... We have two nail clippers for the cats. Specifically cat ones, because you don't want to do them with people clippers. You'll splinter the nails. And I keep just putting them in weird spots, so whenever I want to use them, I'm just like, what? Where is it? Probably something about the tension on the skin. It probably kind of hurts. It also probably kind of hurts without. What probably hurts? Like touching things? Manipulating things? You're getting all twitchy over here. Trying to manipulate small things. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. If you're like too much pressure is on the bone tip of your finger. I don't know. I'm not Wonder Woman. Yes, honey? She's got her paw on my sleeve like this. Claws stuck in, but only because they're too long. Oh yeah, you do need a trim. Look at these suckers. You could kill a person with those. Good, I'm glad you got the reference. No one else did unless Sake is here. Bonk. So yeah, her paw. And there she is, right in front of me. Oops, I can't tell where the camera's looking. Oh, that's because I angled it differently. That's right. Whisper, if you had a magical wand and new spells, what would you do with it? I'd want to talk to my cats, of course. And I would want to fly. And I'd want to be able to help people that are feeling bad, whether that's physical ailments or mental ailments. And animals. Hi. Hi. So, you know, generic stuff. Cast a spell to tidy up my house. Cats? Food? 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 Treats? Food? Yeah. That would be good too. Just to whip up food with the magic spell. Oh. To be fair, I don't think cats have language the way people do, but I do think they have thoughts and feelings and try to convey them to us. I'm so sad my little bug doesn't have a nose. I've got to look for that, but it's so tiny. I have this stupid little bug from, I don't know, something my mom had when I was a kid or something. Looks like there was something attached to the back at one point. But he's just got a little tiny, like, rhinestone orange nose. And I keep looking at him and, you know, seeing that his nose isn't there. And it makes me sad. It's cute. I wouldn't have a clue how to find another one. Also, I'm listening to Antiques podcast. Well, a specific Antiques podcast. Antiques Freaks. And I'm just binging it. That's the word. So I just want to like go to thrift shops and garage sales and stuff and look. And it's the time for garage sales, but by the time that I remember that they exist, it's like too late in the day to actually go, or not the right time, not the right days of the week. They usually go until like 5 p.m. when people get off of work. Blah blah blah. Cats be weird. Weird. Yeah. Some cats are weirder than others. Da, 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 da. Hi. She's looking at me. What do you want, honey? Is it food? I'm sure Toby was looking at a bug earlier today, so I just can't help but thinking, is it a bug? Which I think Spike and I say from like a comic where, you know, it's like cats looking at a ghost or something, and the owner's just like, is it a bug? It's not a bug. Yeah. Haha. Do you know what the comic is, Spike? Or is it just random comic that we've seen? Some random, okay. Spike thinks of comics for me to do sometimes, and I am not good at following through. The end. I followed through on one and posted it. But I've thought of some game related ones and I just don't have the energy or interest to like actually draw them out. I think part of my problem is that I want them to be like awkward zombie level greatness, and I really should not do that. Should just try to do like line art for it. Got this song get us ready for tomorrow. Those are words. Not a particularly great structure. Okay, wand. Okay, wand goes pretty much like that. Which side? This side's the sparkly one. Okay. So much cat hair. Kuya. How could this happen? What do you mean, don't look at you? It's all you. It's like confetti. You can't see it on camera at all. of Minecraft ones come up in my playlist. No, probably because the ones that have come up, I've decided I didn't like the versions of them. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Any of you guys play Minecraft? What's the things that you like to do when you do play? Spike and I played off and on forever. God, I remember he played it all the time when we first started dating. And by all the time, I just mean like it was one of the things he played. Haven and Hearth as well. And I was not interested. And then I don't remember whether I was like, okay, I'll try it, or Spike was like, I'm gonna buy it for you. Got a diggy hole, yes. I think Spike was doing a lot more like of the logic stuff that you can do with redstone, which I don't have the mental space for. But also, Spike likes adventuring. I like building things. I like when mods have like naturey things. Tree mods are great. Bee mods, although bees are in the base game now, I think. Yeah, for real. He's like, I'm making a clock, and it takes up 6 acres of land or whatever. Not really. It's like, oh boy. You and your mechanical mind. How does he do that? Or I like when things have decorative stuff. Different colored woods. Micro blocks was so good for decoration. I missed that one. Oh, I really liked the what was the Dark Forest mod? Is that what it was called? Spike, do you remember? Also, yeah, hello Jump. How you doing? He got the engineer autism. I got the can't stand public places autism. I got that one too. I'm guessing it's called the Dark Forest mod. There were like castles, towers, I guess. Yeah, towers is more appropriate. I think that one also had the creature where you could give him wool of every color and something would happen. That's it. The Twilight mod. Not to be confused with the book. Or the zone. Yeah, I like that one a lot too. It sucked a little bit because in every mod there was something that I wanted to do that required Spike's engineering brain. Or at least a level of understanding of things that I don't have and don't want to bother with. Having a time waiting for Diablo 4 to come out. When's it coming out? I'm too busy with Zelda to notice things. So yeah, like with the tree mod, I'm like, how do I just want to crossbreed trees. And he's like, you have to use this tool. I'm like, oh, okay. It's like the tool breaks every like 5 uses. Okay, and this is how you do this thingy. And here's a computer for how you access the tree thingies. Early access is Thursday. It releases next Tuesday. Ooh, that's soon. Very soon if you're doing early access. And he's like, you need this machine. And I'm like, okay, great. Give me the machine. Or I've made the machine. How do I use it? Like, well, you need this thingy and this thingy. I just do it for me. I just want to crossbreed trees. You know. And then he gave me gogglers so I could see the stuff that I needed to do. So nice. A friend got me to play Terraria, and it takes me so much effort just to stay on track to craft one long-term thingy. I get that. Oh man. Speaking of Minecraft again, the weird thing is it's actually two mods interacting, so some of the things aren't actually on the game. Oh, built railroads and holes. What's two mods interacting? The electric tool isn't actually in the base tree mod. Oh. So the base tree mod just had the, like, scalpel thing or whatever it was called. And you just had to do it by hand and pray to the tree gods. Okay. I wonder how many of these are actually compatible still with the current version of Minecraft. Weird to think that versions that you played a long time ago just aren't accessible anymore. I mean, they're mods, so go figure. But I like Overwatch. Can't play Overwatch 1 anymore. Boo, Overwatch. Lying to us about PvE. A lot of mods still get updates. Some get remade by other people. I mean, Overwatch 2 isn't real anymore, so... Yeah, but that also means Overwatch 1 isn't real anymore. I mean, that doesn't mean it, but it's not real anymore. Okay, got these things sewn on. I need to do the ends of the wand, a red banner here, and then some stars. True, it's kind of sad. Yeah. Boop. 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 I mean, it's not like you can go back to the days when Team Fortress was all the rage either. Things change. Cutie pie. Day of TF2 release. This isn't food. It's so cute, Kuya. You don't get to see her face. Aww. Sorry, I didn't realize your face is going to be right there. Team Fortress 2 was the one that people were playing for the longest time, right? Hats. Was it in the orange box? Oh, my brain. Yeah, it was originally with the orange box, huh? And Half-Life 2, I think, as well? One of the Half-Lives. Full Life Consequences. Half-Life. Full Life Consequences. That was an animation that somebody had done. I think an animation. Half-Life 2 plus episodes 1 and 2 and Portal. Still around and lots of people play it, but apparently it's so bugged down with bots and cheaters that it's kind of bleh. Ugh, bummer. Is Haven and Hearth still a game that people play? That one's for Spike, I guess. It was. It changed to a subscription model. No clue if it still is. Bummer. Subscription helps against griefers and in general poop heads. I guess so. It just sucks when you have to pay monthly for everything you do in your life. Sucks for people who can't pay. Yeah. I mean, I don't think it was a horrible price, but not cheap. Yeah. This is tangentially related, but my dad's looking at getting a new car. An actually new car. This would be like the second new one he's gotten in his life, I think. Oh, but he's like understandably annoyed that CD players aren't in cars anymore. Ouch. He just wants to listen to the radio, and then when the radio's on commercials, he'll just put on the CD and listen to that music for a while. And he doesn't have the interest or patience to learn and retain information about digital music, really. And I sure as heck don't blame him for that. But yeah, just thinking of like Spike and I use Spotify, and you know, I was describing that to my dad, like, you know, you download the music and that's how you play it in your car without using mobile data and blah blah blah. I'm good at storytelling. Also, apparently I got myself in 2 different spots on this finger today. Squish. What am I doing now? I think I want to do the band first, and then I'll do the white star since I ran out of the color anyways. That means I need some red thread. There we go. That one's shorter. By shorter, I mean actually a piece and not the entire thing. Ew. What other games were you playing early on, Spike? I like pretty recently got into PC gaming at all then. I never had a computer that could handle it. Like, Portal was basically it. Portal and The Sims, and the computers couldn't handle The Sims. Try as I might. I have like all of the Sims expansions and stuff on Steam, on my Steam wishlist rather. And I'm just waiting to see if they ever go on like 90% off. Because I don't want to pay for... I certainly don't want to pay for the base games again. And I don't want to pay for all the expansions. There's too many. And too many of them are like 6 items or whatever. But they're hogging up my wish list. Oh shoot, this isn't... This isn't the full 6 strands. Probably be okay. I need to see what I'm doing for the first one. I don't know. I was astounded that they ever got on Steam in the first place. The Sims games. Early? I was probably fairly into Left 4 Dead for a while. Really early on. Minecraft. Project Zomboid. Here and there. Misc single player games. Some Misc multiplayers with code. I can't think of anything specific. Yeah, that's right. I forgot that. We weren't into Overwatch for a little while, and I watched some people play it, and I thought Spike would like it. And then I wasn't planning on playing it at all. But you know what? I was a decent Orisa player. The end. Okay, this turned out fine? This ended up turning out fine? What even are words? Yeah, that looks great. I'll do one more. And then I need this to see where the stars are supposed to be. What's the game? Oh shoot, I can't remember the line now. Tears of Fallen Angels? The Blood of Fallen Angels? What's that line, Spike? And what's that game? Short story told poorly. Spike and Code, our friend Code, played a game way back when. It was a fairly early 3D PC. The Flesh of Fallen Angels. That's it. That's that part. Gotta go. Okay, bye, Mats. You'll never learn the mystery of the Flesh of Fallen Angels, but that's okay. Oyasumi, take it easy. Looks good so far. Hope you finish it. Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye. Okay. Spike might be busy, so I'm going to take this opportunity to look up the Flesh of Fallen Angels. The Flesh of... Oh, it's a book title. Well, shoot, that's not going to work. I thought this SEO would be great. Game. Max Payne. That's the one. Okay. Spike and Code used to play Max Payne. I think it's single player, so not together. But there's this part where somebody's like in the bathroom, hopped up on the drug in the game. And they're saying something like the flesh of fallen angels. I wasn't listening. Yeah, Max Payne, single player. Yes, can you explain the flesh of fallen angels thing a bit? If you have the time, of course. But TLDR, Code could never understand what was being said there because it's, you know, an old game and crunchy audio, but Spike actually could hear it perfectly, or figured it out perfectly, which is just astounding because Spike has a mild hearing loss. And so it was ironic. Good story, bro. I'm just happy I remembered the words, the flesh of fallen angels. Also, you played, No, you had me play Eternal Darkness, which I'd love to play on stream. Have to do it in the dark, though. Eternal Darkness was one of the like games that released with the GameCube, I think. Like at the launch. That's the word I was looking for. And it's really cool, especially for like it's dark for a GameCube game. And it's psychological and fun. Keep getting distracted. Max Payne is a game about a cop whose wife gets murdered by a druggie. He eventually gets caught in the underworld of crime due to the drug stuff. Spoilers. Okay. Played Eternal Darkness at launch. Yeah, wow. How old were you then? Because GameCube must have been like 2001 or something, so like 13-ish? I would have been like 9 or 10. Not that I played it at launch. I didn't have the GameCube for a little bit. I wanted a PlayStation 2. Boo Nintendo for copywriting the sanity meter. What? $13 or $14. That's like a great time for it to hit hard. What's this about copywriting the sanity meter? Nintendo put a copyright on the concept of a sanity meter, so other game devs couldn't make a game using the same concept. That sucks. What the heck? Also, it seems kind of ridiculous that you can copyright that, but I guess. And Nintendo has the money power to enforce it. Didn't actually do with it. Yeah, seriously. That's like, oh, well, we don't have any ideas for RP, but we don't want anybody else to make money with it. Meanwhile, they probably like fired the creator of Eternal Darkness, and then he wasn't able to do anything. And this is me speculating now. Granted, if it's a brilliant idea that no one thought of before, they do want to protect it. Protect, attack. Okay, that'll be okay. Complicated. It sure is. Da, 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 da. I'm putting in stars now. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Okay, so I'm just doing a plus sign, and then I'm doing a very small cross over the middle, or multiplication sign if you will, just to bulk up the middle a little bit. Yeah. Do, 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 do. I'm gonna move this one to here. Do, do, do. Da, 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 da. I can't do this and be on camera and not like be covering Kuya's face. I guess she liked the towel. Kuya's a cat after my own heart. Textures are a big deal. Da, 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 da. Oops. My reference. Come on. There. Is it just Jacoby that I have to get rid of all your songs? Oh no, Jacoby and Mikkel. Oh no. Because I want to get rid of a bunch of these Pokemon ones too. Come on, phone. You can do this. Ooh, more pictures of Kitty. Oh, what a cutie patootie. Aww. Check out pet photos on the Discord. Tara has posted some cute ones again. Posting a lot of good ones of the kitty. I love the kitties. Also, that was not in a good spot. Da, da, da. Gosh, I got pants on today and the air is still really cold, blowing out of the vent. The temperature outside. Should I have just opened the windows? But then Kitty wouldn't be sitting with me. She'd be at the window. Am I even on screen right now? Barely. Temp is 84 here. Oh, I guess I probably shouldn't open up the windows then. That's pretty hot. Okay, almost done with the embroidery stuff. Then I'll just have to stitch it together. Maybe that's why the air is still blowing, because it's trying to keep the house cool. You're supposed to get rain, so probably also humid. Ugh. I hope we get rain. I didn't water my plants yesterday. Or Sunday. There. You can't tell, but the hat and wand are sparkly. There, you can kind of tell there. Well, once. It's supposed to rainstorm through the week. Okay, well, I don't know if I want that much rain, but... Humidity, days 41%, so not crazy high. I don't know what normal outside humidity is. Comfortable is around 20 to 30%, temp depending. Okay. Yeah, it's not very high. I don't need the red thread, I need black thread. Okay. I thought I had a mark on the back here, but maybe not. I don't know why, but I just put my reference away. Yeah, this is about right. Okay, well that's not gonna help anybody. Okay, well whatever. I'm going to take... Take this. I'm gonna put it through a sticky note because I'm low on this color. And I can bring this with me to the store and actually know what colors I need for a change. Instead of thinking, I think it's orange. No, it must be yellow. And then I get home and, well, it was orange. Now I've got too much yellow. Okay. Yep. But luckily I only need half of this. Oh, Kuya is so gently purring. Okay, here we go. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Oh, sliding a bit here. Slipe. That's a game you played. Space Station 13. Haven't played that one for a long time, huh, Spike? Oh, lol, yeah. He and Code made a mod where you could strap people to... where you could cut off their butts. And in the code, apparently it said slipe instead of slide. And so you'd have to strap people to chairs or they'd slipe off the chair if they didn't have a butt. Maybe they didn't make it, but there was one there. I don't remember much about Space Station 13. Didn't play it. Code moved on to a similar but different game called Colonial Marines. Same game engine, but it's basically aliens. Yeah, okay. Yeah, what I remember about Space Station 13 was you had roles, and you could be a cultist, and at the end of the game, a lot of people's objectives were to get off the station and onto a escape ship. But like cultists wouldn't have that objective. They'd have like get everybody in the cult, or people would have murderer things, or there'd be an alien like in the movies. But then they probably had copyright problems with that. And then there was a clown, and the clown was like the chaos player. As far as like the basest structure of it, I guess it's kind of like a board game where everybody's got an objective and the game ends after a specific point or whatever. But obviously it's a lot more complicated than that. Okay, first, didn't make the part that removes the butt. Okay, there was a surgery to remove the butt so people could make butt bots. I alone added a function where if people had their butts removed, they couldn't sit in chairs without slipping off. And then of course I had the spelling mistake of slipe instead of slip. The clown was supposed to be a punishment class, but it became a full class when people wanted to honk. And a punishment class would be like, this is what you get if you're doing things you're not supposed to on the server. Honk honk. I'm thirsty. Pretty much. Okay. Thank you, Spike. Trying to remember back that long and without ever actually having played the game is something else. 13 got a DCMA takedown since they added Metroids to the game. Right. They changed to the slimes. Metroids became slimes. And yet you don't have any stress dreams about not being able to type on your phone. I do all the time. Well, probably because like the language center of my brain is not actually functioning, so I can't text in dreams. Something like that. Slimes are kind of cooler anyways. Okay. It's nice to have your own brand of things, even if it's just a generic brand. I rarely remember my dreams. Yeah, I suppose. I dream more if I've taken something to help me fall asleep. Or I remember my dreams more. Or if I... like when I stopped having to get up at a specific time for work. That also helps because I wasn't, I think, interrupting the wrong time. I don't know. I mean, I don't get night terrors, which is great, but I do have a lot of stressful dreams. I need to do a little ad break, don't I? Okay. As much as I want Kui to stay here and be so happy and wonderful and lovely, I do need to at least get a drink. So I'll be back in just a minute. Think about what I want to do on the top here. Also, I'm gonna have to trim this side, it looks like. I don't know what's going on in my brain, but I'm... Spike, we should ask friends if they want to go to the zoo. And go to the zoo with friends. Having problems now. The zoo and conservatory. The zoo's a lot better than it was when I was a kid, but the conservatory has always been where it's at. Which is a place for plants, if anybody doesn't know. What is going on? Apparently Sony is going to the largest aquarium in the USA. Ooh. Would that be the one that's in Finding Dory? No clue. Well, I'm sure you don't actually know. I'm Sigourney Weaver. I've been to the Shed Aquarium twice. Didn't have very long the second time to be there. I was just on a layover. In Chicago. And that one's really nice. Hi. Hi. Well, come on. Come on, I left the stuff up here for you. It's all set and ready to go. Mm-hmm. I gotta say, it's a lot easier to see what I'm working on with the towel. I'll have to make another desk mat with a simpler design. Come on up, Kuya. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Come on. Oh, she looked at me. She looked down. There you are. Hi. Welcome back, honey. What? Oh, Spike. So I couldn't find the TV remote when I was going to bed last night. And I'm like, why is our TV so dumb where you can only turn it on with the button? You can't turn it off with a button. Well, I figured out you can turn it off with the button. You have to hold it. And you probably knew this and told me and I forgot, but you know, brain explosion moment. Don't actually need the remote to turn the TV off. You didn't know, okay. And then I immediately found the remote after that. Of course. It's not like you... Okay. You did hide it, but not intentionally. You put paper towel on top of it. Didn't even know that you could that you couldn't turn it off by pressing it. No, you... For the longest time, I thought you needed the remote. And so it's like way too late last night. And here I am, like, I'm so tired. I gotta find this stupid remote. Bleh. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Ba ba bum. Yeah, I think our TV, our TV, I think our TV has one button and that's it. On the unit itself. I'm guessing you switch the inputs by pressing it when the screen is actually on. And it would just cycle through the inputs, but shrug. At least we don't have to hit the TV. We used to have to do that. Different TV. Something wasn't like lined up correctly. Ah! Okay, you might not be able to tell, but over here they're even and straight and there's a lot of them. And over here, it sucks. There's a lot fewer and they're more spaced out and they're not even and I'm gonna cut the black now instead of later. doing more unstitching than stitching today, it seems like. Unstitching. I guess I can do it this way, like I did earlier. This is a little easier since it's more fabric and it's more spread out. I don't have to worry about ripping the fabric. Oh, also last night when I was trying to sleep downstairs, Toby hopped up on top of the big TV, the CRT, and what the heck? And slipped down behind it and couldn't get out. So luckily I was able to move it just enough for him to get out from behind it. But I like stacked up a bunch of stuff so he'd be less likely to hop onto the TV in the first place. So we shall see. Meanwhile, I'm trying to sleep down there. I don't know. I mean, it's probably unlikely that he can cause the TV to fall, but if the TV did fall on him, he would not make it. That thing is so insanely heavy. We could probably put a box or something behind so he can escape if needed. We really need to be careful when moving the TV. Yeah. It shouldn't fall over on its own. I know it shouldn't. But you don't have it like strapped to the wall or anything. Ugh, I don't know what is wrong with this side. I can assure you the cat can't tip it over. Really? Why not? Like, where is the center of gravity for the unit? You know? Because its weight is centered. The only way it will tip is if someone tries to push it incorrectly, particularly since it's right next to the carpet. Okay, I'm gonna tie a knot here and then get the rest of the blue and maybe put some in between here, because holy schmow. Maybe put some stitches in between the stitches that I've done is what I was trying to say. Kui is such a good girl. She would never try to hop up on the TV and get into the rafters in the basement. Probably. Water bottle. Uh-oh, don't eat my thread, Kuya. Don't eat my thread. Okay, what do I do for the top? So this one's triangles. These two are just flat across the top. This one, because you can't even tell what's going on anyways. Get out of here. Oh, Kuya's eyes are... Kuya's face is in the way. Hmm. Do, 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 do. Da, da. Maybe I don't do anything across the top for this one. I just let the fold happen. I can always add something later if I decide I really want to. Well, I can always try. Stitches want to be really not at the edge where I want them to be. It seems like. Just tied a knot there on accident. Well, the good thing is Toby doesn't ever seem to be down there without one of us down there. So if he does ever get into trouble, one of us should be right there to help. Good news, the great news, the amazing news. That's what the pastor said when I was at church. When I was a believer. And, I mean, he said it even when I was there and I wasn't a believer. But that comes into my brain every now and again. The good news, the great news, the amazing news. He was a good orator. Good person. You'd want your pastor to be, wouldn't you? just stitching off screen now. Why didn't anybody warn me? I wonder if we had a cat tree downstairs, if he'd be content to be on that or not, or if it's really the lure of the ceiling rafters that he's going after. I'm thinking about Toby again, and the basement and the TV, and things. Not sure. Yeah. Could just be the rafters. Yeah. Huh. Okay. This is clearly not even, but that's where it's at. Oh well. It looks like maybe it could have been. Yeah, I guess I could have just pulled tighter on this side. Oh well, it's fine. Da-da. Da-da. Okay. Stitch the black around there, and that's it. There it is. What the heck? Oh, I had a long piece of thread and I cut at a specific spot because there was a knot in it. Well, the knot just came out. Oh well. So much fur everywhere. Oh my gosh. Almost done here. Oh, maybe this isn't going to be a long enough piece. No, it's not going to be. Oh, dang it. Okay, tie the knot here. Hold that, Kuya. Can't remember what this is from. It doesn't say here, it just says wind scene. I don't know what that means. It's very familiar though. Like I'm leaning towards Final Fantasy, but I have no idea. Oh dear. Almost done. I think it's Final Fantasy, the way I recognize it. It's definitely not Zelda. It's not the right feel for that at all. This is Zelda. I'm tired of Lon Lon Ranch. Sure. Oh, I just undid a stitch. There you go. That's one more done. Alright, now to pick the next one. Actually, I think I know which one I want to do. I want to do a little to the left. Just tidy up over here a little bit. Okay. Okay, so we finished up Night of the Rabbit. No tassels until I order some. A little to the left is next. So I need to get a larger piece of white, and then everything else is probably going to be embroidery. So. Look in my stash of scraps. This one might make it. Maybe, yeah. I think that's the one that's slightly gray as well, which is okay. That's two separate pieces. Same with that one. Oh, goodbye, Kuya. Love you, darling. Okay. Candle still going. Just off to the side, where Kuya can't get burned by it. Okay, I'm gonna put this pen here so I know where the top is gonna be. I'm gonna put another pen here because these ones didn't line up the way I expected them to when I cut them out. Okay, this has got pink on it, so that side's got to be down. Which isn't great for the angle. Okay, needs to be about that big. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Okay, so about that much. Okay, it's got to be more than that. Alright, it looks like I can fit this in here, but fairly. Da, 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 da. Okay, I think I need to close my blinds here. If I can. Yeesh. Okay, that's better. Okay, I think it needs to scoot just a little bit. Okay, well, here we go. I think I'm going to do a back stitch on this one, just because I can. Eh. Tack, bass, bass, snare, bass, bass, snare. I really hope I don't give my like annoyance detector of these like the bass snare to somebody else. Most people probably think it's just fine and don't notice it at all. bonked my elbow into something. Oh man, I'm really thirsty. So I'm gonna have a sip of water, but I bought orange juice the other day and that sounds really good. A nice cold glass of orange juice. It's a part of a healthy breakfast. I'm trying to keep them small, and they just keep stitch sizes just keep increasing. I can't stop myself. Okay, got the paw. stitched on. I'm going to do the lines for like this little candle and the white of the push pin and the nail, and then I'm going to call it for today. So I guess pencil, candle. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna make it bigger. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Ow! Wow! That one was a little more than usual. A good song to end on. Alright, so we got the white of the candle, the little pin from the push pin, and the nail here. And that's gonna be it for today. Sorry that there's a glare here. So we got a little of the left started. Pretty good start on that one. And we finished Night of the Rabbit today. So, good job, everybody. And thank you all so much for coming. I'll be back on tomorrow with Stardew Valley modded, and Friday I'll probably come back to this again. That's about it right now. So I'm gonna go. Yes, thank you guys so much. I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye bye.